Well, it's raining again, but we're trying to roost some turkeys. I got a couple of them to hit it back there at the last stop. The one I really want to hear from, we're fixing to stop at up here. I watched him this evening. He was threading a needle on private versus public ground. He started on private, then he got right in the center of public. Could have killed the fool out of him this evening, but don't want to hunt him in the evening. I want to hunt him in the morning. Watched him in his field forever. Then I just drove by and he was just gone. Him and his two hens. I hope like heck he hits it. Just need him to hit it one time. Right there. I about forgot to tell y'all good night. I'm gonna get me a extra hour sleep tonight. Already got my little raindrops turned on my phone over here, alarm set. Anyways, we got that bird roosted. Got several birds roosted actually. Gonna go after that one that we watched this evening in that field. He's in a field that's on state ground, and simple as that. I watched him in the center of that field most of this evening. Let's call it a night. Getting ready here. Let me turn this stuff off. I don't think we need it anymore. That's what I don't understand. I got the key in my pocket. I know the door's open. These new cars that think they're smarter than you are, man, they're aggravating as ever. But we're to the spot that we want to be, and check the weather, and it's calling for like a 75% chance of rain this morning through to about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare for that this time, because we're fixing to slip under that turkey. I don't think I'll be able to move, and if it does start raining, so I'm going to go ahead and suit up with the rain gear before we get there. Alright, I know y'all probably can't see me, but we're about 75 yards away from the little clump of bushes. Y'all can probably tell the wind's kicking pretty good. It definitely feels like it's gonna rain, so I hope like heck I can use these cameras by daylight. I hope it holds off and lets me video this stuff. Go on now. God. Give me a break, man. Get. So we're situated here in a little clump of bushes right on the edge of this field. Got a little high knob. I'm hoping the turkey's pitch out too's right out here in front of me. We've got this wet marsh right to our back. I'm hoping he pitches across that wet marsh onto this high knob. I think the grass is a little shorter. He does have the option of dropping straight down from his tree. There's a little thin strip of good ground between him and the marsh on the back side of it. If he does that, things will get a little western, because I've scoped me out a little path in the dark to where I can spin around and crawl to get around the other side of this marsh and try to catch him coming out the other side. So right now I'm just wondering what's gonna go wrong, because the tree's too comfortable, the cover's too good, everything's just kind of situating itself too good. You know how that is. Man, it does not sound high enough in that tree to glide all the way out here. Dang it. I guess I'm just going to wait and see. Ain't no moving at this point. This is that old marshy pond here. He's roosted in these big pines on the backside. I'm hoping he pitches across. But the more he gobbles, the lower in the tree it sounds like he is. Which
means he's probably just gonna drop down. Means he's probably gonna drop down. I'm gonna have to loop around behind this stuff here. But we'll see. Hoping he pitches to right. There. Hope you don't go to that turkey. Another turkey just gobbled down the tree line behind me. Hope they don't meet up, because that means they're gonna bypass me. Out of there, old boy. Come on out. It's plenty daylight enough for you. I reckon they gonna stay up here all day. Got some hens yelping, or that other turkey gobbled back behind us. I might just start giving him a little bit more, as much as I hate to. Keep his attention. Is he? I can't tell if they're on the ground moving right or if that's just stuff so steep they could be in the tree still. He's definitely on the ground. Laid eyes on him. He's right behind this stuff on the edge of the field. Out there about 75, 80 yards. He's got that two hens with him. They're going to come out in this field to come to me. And I bet they follow the tree line because the grass is shorter. about to get past me, about to get between me and that house. Granted, the house is, let's see, $275 yards away, but still. We got him. Whew. That got a little crazy. I knew it had the potential to get a little crazy. I got a bunch of cameras on. I hope I got some of it. I about never got him to stop. And this is a little piece of state ground. Oh, gosh dang it. Focus here, people. It's a little piece of state ground that I stumbled up on just by accident almost. I got a big national forest that I typically hunt, and I was cruising around there and waiting for it to get evening time so that I could roost, and just stumbled into a pile of flipping turkeys. I'm talking about a pile of them. Like, there's a bunch of them right there. Let me just count them for you. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 right there. Most of them's jakes. But I was just riding by and saw that big old wad of turkeys went over, and there was one strutter with them, a couple hens. Anyways, watched them all evening as I was kind of bouncing back and forth to the national forest that I was intending on hunting and roosting on. And I just kind of watched him, and he pitched up right in the back center of this state ground here. I mean, just right in the center of it. But I think what I did was, I was yelping to those hens, and I heard one of them, you probably heard her too. I think she pitched out to where I was at initially, right here behind me. And then basically he had to go around me, through me, to get to her. And buddy, he was back there strutting. I'm talking just, and I couldn't get the camera on him because I was trying too hard to figure out what his next move was going to be. So just looking through a bunch of this green stuff, and I was putting my eyes on him, and suddenly when she pitched out, buddy, he combed out and started bucking it. And I'm hoping that on this camera you're going to be able to see his head just coming through this grass. I mean, the grass is beard height. All I can see is his head, and I was trying to get him to stop because I didn't want to miss him. And then, like I said, I got this house that's on the adjoining private property, about 275 yards away, but still, I didn't want to shoot in that direction, so we got him before he got there. Man, that's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up his turkey for the moment. Here's our prize. Yes, sir. A fine Miriam turkey. Oh. See how fur was we? $36.8. That's about right. A little easier to tell what happened now. You can see the little narrow strip that he had to come out of the back there. They roosted back in there, and he came out this narrow strip. I was hoping to pitch across that pond, but he was going to have to come around this finger here to get to the hen on that high knob, that little green knob you can see on the other side there. And that's where they pitched up from, but that's where the hen pitched down. One of them anyways, one of them was still in the tree. He was going to have to come right around here to get to her, and unlucky for him, I was in the way. Man, he's a white one. Oh yeah, we in there. Ain't he a beauty? He is white, buddy. He got one we killed yesterday was a little bit caramel, what we call them. No, peanut butter Miriam. But that one today is a white one. And he has got several spots on his wing patches here that are missing wing feathers. I mean, his wing patches missing feathers on the front and on both sides. And I went back and looked to make sure they didn't come out when I shot him, and they didn't. So I'm assuming this old boy's been battling it out with those 20 jakes over there. I found it pretty admirable yesterday afternoon when I was driving back and forth looking at him. There was literally I got 18 jakes over there, and he was out there with the 2 hens. It was the 18 jakes, him, and 2 or 3 hens, and he was fuzzing and buzzing, buddy. I'm talking strutting as hard as you could possibly strut with all them jakes around him, and then none of them mess with him. So looks like he's probably had to throw his weight around a little bit. I am sitting what I think is his roost tree last night, right here. Big old pine, got some big old firs of some sort here. I ain't gonna claim to be a tree expert, but they smell like Christmas trees. Ah, it smells good. Since I get to sit here and smell Christmas trees, I think I'm gonna smoke one. Not a Christmas tree, but a premium cheap cigar. But I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke a premium cheap cigar, sniff Christmas trees, pet gobblers, and relax. And you know what? I'm gonna go old school on this one. Y'all ready for this? Back when we started this thing, it's something I used to say every time. I only smoke cigars for one reason. Not when babies are born, not on New Year's, not when I'm dealt a good hand of blackjack. There's only one reason that I smoke fine, cheap cigars. Golly, that one might be the finest one of the season there. Man, that one's a fine one.